Hey everybody, I am back. The last time you see me that I took on a project was when I was fixing my Volvo XC90 and I changed the fan in that. So this is round two, and we're dealing with a different mechanical issue and a different piece of equipment. This time it's, yep, the good old spare drink refrigerator. So we were having some problems here, and I'll show you here what was going on. We were having a slight problem down here that we were getting a lot of icing on the bottom of the coils, and then the temperature was not rising up through the freezer and the refrigerator. So it was cold on the bottom and warm at the top, and the same thing in the refrigerator. So did a little research, diagnosed some problems, and when I took it off, what I found was the fan, the evaporator fan motor, which goes in that slot right there, basically the fan was not turning properly, so therefore the air could not escape, the moisture from the condenser could not push it out, helping it evaporate, and that was causing these coils down here to lock up and freeze, which then didn't allow the cooling system to work properly in the entire unit. So as you can see, I've already taken it apart. Got here's the little devil right here. Pretty old. I mean, this is a 20-year-old refrigerator. So what we have done is we've ordered a new part, and we should have that new part here sometime early next week. And when I have it, I will then show you part two, which is me reinstalling it and then turning the refrigerator back on and seeing if everything goes back to normal. So stay tuned for part two, coming in about another week or so. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Actually, some really good news. The part came in today. The ship date wasn't supposed to be for like another week, but it came in super quick. So we've already started doing some of the work, and I'll show you here. We've already gotten part of it. You can see I'm putting there's the new motor right there. Already put back in. There's the fan. So we should be good to go. Everything's hooked back up. So now is the moment of truth. So we're going to come back here and we're going to actually plug it in. Let me see if there's some sounds. So here we go, moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Okay, you hear the condenser down there running. Let's go back and see if our fan's working. And sure enough, look at that. Fan is spinning as normal. So I think we might have fixed the problem. So we're still not 100% sure that this was the problem, because it could be, if you look down here, there's some coils and things that could be bad, the defrost regulator and everything. But this was the first step. So what I'm going to do now is going to put the whole thing back together, put the paneling back in, and then we'll give it 6 to 12 hours and let the entire thing cool down and see if it's working. So I'll give you an update probably sometime tomorrow and show you if the fix actually worked or not. So stay tuned, one more series of this 3-part video. Hey everybody, so this is the third and final installment. This is confirmation that the fix actually worked. So it's been about 24 hours since I installed the new evaporator fan motor in the refrigerator. So I'm coming downstairs to check. So it's been running basically 24 hours, which should have allowed it to get down to temperature. So you can see here, it's very quiet, no noise. But if I check inside, nice, and you will be able to see, you might be able to see some of the frost on the side. Obviously you can't tell that it's cold. You'll have to take my word for it. You can see my martini glasses, nice and chilled. So nice and cold, freezing. And then I check over here in the fridge, drinks, everything nice and cold. And so now I'll go up and set my temperature gauge, and I should hear it click on. There it goes. So evaporator fan kicked on, the condenser kicked on. You can hear it in there running fine. So essentially what it means is it's now trying to get it down to that new temperature that I just set it at. So this should run for like another hour or so to get it to that temperature, then it will click off again. So $66 parts and shipping and about 2 hours worth of work. Everything's back to normal, and the 20-year-old refrigerator has got new life in it. So we'll see how long it runs before the next part goes out. But certainly $60 is still worth fixing versus buying a new $500 to $1,000 drink refrigerator. So drinks are cold. If you ever want to come over, you know where it is. You can see lots of good beverages. John Piper, that's your champagne you left here. We gotta drink that sometime. I got some Sam Adams down there. Got plenty of mixers. So always ready for the next Portland's House. Everybody have a great Labor Day weekend and be safe. And I'll see you all soon.